Hey everyone, it's JoJo, and today I am bringing you a massive Beyblade Burst unboxing. This is Random Booster Volume 4, where the prize Beyblade is Quad Quetzalcoatl, and the other rare Beyblade is Drigger S. So as you can see, I do have all 8 of them. This is a full set, but I will be splitting this unboxing into 2 videos. So let's just take these 4 out and unbox these 4 in this video. So let's take a closer look at the packaging first, as we always do. It is a booster, it does not come with a launcher. It's by Takara Tomy, of course. The Quad Quetzalcoatl Beyblade is a defense type, right spin, part of the burst system and dual layer system. And it is B-61 in the Beyblade line. And you can see the owner right there of Quad Quetzalcoatl. His name is Quan. He's a pretty cool character in the anime. And here, just displaying a nice graphic of all the possibilities in this random booster. So here are all of them on the sides. This one is Quad Quetzalcoatl JP, Wild Wyvern JG, Dark Death Scyther JO. So these are pretty rare because they all have the jerk disc. So those are the new parts in this random booster as well. And we also have Holy Harusid VJ, and Obelisk Odin UJ, Holy Harusid TO, Dark Death Scyther VG, and of course Drigger slash HF. Pretty cool. Alright, in the back side, kind of just going over the Quad Quetzalcoatl again and the jerk disc, and also the other rare Beyblade, Drigger. And oh, there's also a 15th anniversary logo right here of Beyblade, so that's pretty neat. I think this is the celebration of 15th anniversary, so they're bringing back the old school Beybladers. All right, so we got 4 of them, and let's just get started with this one, I guess. So my first box, first pull, I guess you could say. And I saw other unboxing videos and they reveal the Beyblade through the stickers, which is on the other side, and I don't want to do that. I just kind of wanted to still have it a surprise, even though I know I have all possibilities, but it's fun to open up and see what you get. Let's start off with a driver on this one. And it's Orbit. Green Orbit. Ooh, this is the green jerk disc. So this is a new part. And there's one piece of cardboard with this one. And it's Dark Death Scyther Jerk Orbit. Yep. Nice, I really like the color on this one, looks pretty cool. Alright, so let's just keep going with the unboxings. I'll go over the new parts afterwards. And the jerk disc does have this like soft plastic part. But like I said, we'll go over that in a little bit. Let's just keep going on with the unboxing. So, box number 2. Ooh, Holy Harusid. Lots of lime green colors in this set. Triple. So I think this one is the yellow Orbit. Yeah. So nice looking. Orbit is one of my favorite drivers, and this one definitely feels a lot smoother. Alright, so that's the first one. Second. Or third. I can't count today. Ooh, it's the other jerk disc. This one's blue. Nice color. So I think this was the, I think this is Quetzalcoatl. Quad Quetzalcoatl. This is press. So this one is Quad Quetzalcoatl. Yeah! Well, I hope I didn't scratch it with my box cutter. Yeah, nice. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at this first. Looks pretty neat. I hear the teeth on this is pretty good too. Not sure why it's called quad though. They had to get the Q in there somewhere, I guess. Alright, so like I said, we'll go over the parts later after all the unboxings. So nice, we got the prize bay in the first video. So I'm hoping Drigger will be in the other one. An orange gyro. Vertical. Ooh, this one had 2 pieces of cardboard. And the other dark death scyther dice. Alright, yeah, so those are all. Ooh, I like the stickers on this one. Cool. Black and yellow and red. It's really cool. And I didn't get to see the stickers on this one. Oh, these are okay. Alright, so those are all the pulls. We got Dark Death Scyther Jerk Orbit, Holy Harusid Triple Orbit, the prize Beyblade Quad Quetzalcoatl Jerk Press, and Dark Death Scyther Vertical Gyro. So I'm going to put on all the stickers and do a close-up view of each one. So here are all the Beyblades all stickered up, and that took a really long time. Let's start off with Quad Quetzalcoatl. So here's a nice view of the layer. Of course, Quad is the new part, and Jerk in the disc. Looks really cool. So let's take this apart. The layer Quad, really flat all around. It kind of dips down right here. Same thing. And it also flares upwards, so it's like a bowl on the inside. Really like the geometric shapes on this layer as well. So you can see the Q in the middle, you can see scales all around. Quetzalcoatl is a feathered serpent. But yeah, so yeah, this is a defensive type. Here's the bottom view, and here are the teeth. And for a defensive type, it's pretty good. Alright, so Jerk is the next part. The disc. So this is part of the new like dual layer discs where they have 2 different materials, Magnum being the other one. And so this, of course, the silver part is metal, and it's pretty circular. The metal part is pretty circular, and the blue part is like, it's not really rubber, it's like soft plastic. As you can see, there's a little bit of give right there. It doesn't seem like it's pretty sturdy. It doesn't seem like it's gonna break or anything. So the gimmick of this disc is that when the other Beyblade hits it, it's supposed to like bounce off, and this won't absorb as much shock. Paired with a defensive type Beyblade, I think it would be really good, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to use this. I hope that in battles like these parts, see how it's kind of just hanging there? I hope that it won't like warp or get too dented or damaged too much, because it is a little bit softer, but we'll see. I guess I advise not to leave it in the sun so it doesn't warp the plastic, because it is pretty soft. And the driver is press. You see P for press. Again, this is a defensive type. You see these spikes right here all around. Alright, so let's put this Beyblade together. And you can hear yeah, it's pretty good for a defensive type. Stamina types and defensive types tend to have pretty like weak teeth. But yeah, I think next to Evil Eye, this is like it has pretty good teeth for a defensive type. Alright, so let's move on to Dark Death Scyther Jerk Orbit. And I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but when I put it to the last click, it like gets stuck. And I have to kind of pull it apart a little bit, and it just pops out like that. I don't know if it's the disc or the layer doing that, but if anyone else has this Beyblade, let me know if you have the same problem. I asked a few other people, but I haven't really had a response yet. So yeah, let me know if that happens to you. So Dark Death Scyther, here's the layer, really nice color. I like the pink and blue, really cool. Dark Death Scyther, really good for stamina. A lot of people use that in tournaments. And once again we have Jerk, lime green color, lots of like fluorescent and like highlighter colors in this random booster. And we have another Orbit, or not, well yeah, our second Orbit in this pool. And yeah, again, one of my favorite drivers. And all these colors together are really bright. Right, so once again, it does get a little stuck. Which might be good. It's harder to burst. Alright, next up, let's do Holy Harusid Triple Orbit. Holy Harusid, really bright lime green color. I don't use this layer as much, but I've heard a theory that like these upper parts could destabilize another Beyblade and also cause it to burst, but I haven't really messed around with it too much. That's an interesting theory though. Alright, so the next part, triple, the disc. It's pretty heavy. Got nice weighted parts right here. And we have another Orbit. Really nice color. Alright. And last but not least, we have another Dark Death Scyther with vertical gyro. This is a stamina type. All the other ones were defensive types. So let's take this apart. And I really like the color scheme of this layer. Black, excuse me, black, yellow, red, a little bit of purple. Vertical. And gyro. This one spins pretty well. Alright, so put this together. And here are all the Beyblades. And let's do some spin tests and random battles with all these guys. So I'm just gonna skip on to the test battles with each Beyblade. And since they are stamina and defense types, they pretty much stay in the middle, except for probably Orbit because it has wider surface area, so it'll spin around a little bit more and then eventually just go to the middle. So no really need to do spin tests. Let's just go straight to the battles. So Quad Quetzalcoatl. So like I said, Holy Harusid does have that Orbit driver. Spinning around a little bit. Now they're both in the middle. Holy Harusid off balance, they're both off balance. And that one belongs to Holy Harusid. Dark Death Scyther VG. This is Quad Quetzalcoatl. And that one belongs to Dark Death Scyther. Dark Death Scyther JO. Wow, that's total. The colors look really nice when they're all spinning. I wonder how they would look like under black light. I think I might bring that battle series back. Doesn't seem like Quad Quetzalcoatl is doing very well. And Dark Death Scyther gets that one. So we got Death Scyther versus Death Scyther. Oh, double burst, nice. Dark Death Scyther VG. Holy Harusid. Ooh, close one. Calling that one a draw. Holy Harusid again. Dark Death Scyther. And that one belongs to Dark Death Scyther J.O. So that is it for part 1 of 2 of my Beyblade Burst unboxing of Random Booster Volume 4. So these are the 4 pulls I got in this video. I got the rare Beyblade Quad Quetzalcoatl, so you know in part 2 there will be Drigger. And also that awesome looking Wild Wyvern. Thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to favorite and subscribe, and see me in part 2 of Random Booster Volume 4 unboxing. See you guys soon.